Okay, it's not letting me download my video from my cell phone, so I'm going to hold a different cell phone to record the drones that I just went out to document. Here we go. Okay, it's 4:30 in the morning on Friday, October 24th, 2025. I haven't been able to sleep. I looked out the window and I'm under attack. And there's a huge drone right there. There's some stars. I think there's a lot of drones. That could be a drone right above that tree there too. See, there's Orion's belt. And then that might be a drone right at the base of that tree. And then here's just another one right there. And there's another one right there. Look at that. I'm surrounded. Okay, this is to the east. There's my bedroom. These are all right outside my bedroom window. Well, there's a little bit of frost on the deck. Starry night. Going to the west. You know, a lot of stars, so they're not showing up right now on the camera. All right, I'm gonna keep it under 2 minutes. Duluth, Minnesota, drone abuse, cyber torture, United States of America, Duluth, Minnesota. I guess it's gonna be over 2 minutes. Right there. Hiding in the tree there. That one already run right there. A big bright one. Is it traffic? I guess they just sit and wait till you. I live in a really remote corner of the neighborhood. Look at that. United States of America, women are under attack. Under attack in the United States of America. What a really sad place we are in history. Okay. Again, at least 3. One right there, huge right there, almost directly above me, a little to the east. Another one hiding kind of right behind this tree, right there. And another one, he's behind the tree now. He lowered himself. See that? Right there. Garage to the west. North, panning north. Walk this way a little bit. I'm over 2 minutes. Neighbors got something in their window, but they cover it so it doesn't beam so as bright anymore. Right there. There he is. drone abuse, weapons of mass destruction on citizens when they're in their bed. They're kind of going hard there. It's just amazing. All right, over and out. Okay, I'm going to actually turn on the infrasound detector while I'm recording. See what's going on. Okay, this is my infrasound detector. I'm doing it, checking it live. So I've got 5 coming in from the United States. This is the here's 4. So there's 7 total in the United States and 5 off the coast of Africa. That's the United States Space Force and the Royal Air Force off of Ascensia Island here. Isn't that awful? The United States military and the Royal Air Force military attacking women in their beds with direct energy weapons. What a stain on history. There we go. That. And then here's their SID numbers here. And I've got so this is Playas, New Mexico Military Training Center here. No, this is Playas, New Mexico Military Training Center. See that? Right there, 3. Looks like I got somebody coming in from just New Mexico. I don't know if I've ever seen this one before. Maybe. Let's see. Modesto, California. Actually, it's Riverbank. Never had one right there. Modesto, a lot of times it could be the same one that's from Modesto. I'll have to look at the number. This one I've seen. I'm not sure who it is though, I can't offhand. I think he's like a financial planner or something. 15223 Southwest Thurston Lane. I know I've documented that before. Again, I think he was like a financial planner. Somebody in the finances. This one's been coming in pretty hard the last week. So this is Pop Road, and I'm not sure if it's like Tell City. So I think that's Indiana. It's right on the border of Kentucky. And I can't remember. I have to go back and document that one again. So this was yesterday afternoon, so let's see what I had going on. Here's yesterday at 1:46 p.m., so that was Thursday, October 23rd. I've got one coming in from Hickman Air Force Base in Hawaii, 4 in the United States, and 3 off the at United States Space Force RAF, and 1 at in Australia. Isn't that awful? It's just treasonous. It's just downright treason. The United States military. You know, what is a 63-year-old woman and how is she supposed to protect her family against the United States military? There's the 3 at Playas, New Mexico Military Training Center, and there's that one at that Pop Road again. There's military. And this is 10 Flame Tree Court. Carbon, what are they called? Cranbourne, just a suburb of Melbourne. That one's been there since, I think almost since I first started using this application. He hasn't been on for a while, but he's been here pretty much since the beginning. Here I ran a net stat at 2:55 a.m. Is it today at 2:55? Yeah, I was still awake because I ran a net stat. These are all foreign addresses in my computer at almost 3 in the morning. Like I said, I haven't been able to sleep. They're really stabbing like my big toes and my stomach, and you know, it's been pretty busy on here. Here's this is an infrasound detector. Again, infrasound is hazardous, can kill you. Got a beacon coming in from the, the west coast of South America. I think the day before I had one over on the east side. Got one coming in from Sweden, and I'm not sure if that's United Kingdom, I think, and then the Space Force again. This is, what is it called? Foley, Alabama. I've documented that before. At Pop Road again. This is Fountain Valley. What's coming from a strip mall. You have Fountain Valley, California, and on this end is a Air Force recruiting station. And in the middle it was like a locksmith. And there also was or some kind of a key lock company. And then right there was like maybe some kind of a recycling something. See? And that was just, I think, just like a little business, automobile business or something, garage. Let's see, where's that? This is the United Kingdom. Just in a residential area, I think. I made a pot of chili, turned it off, had it cooking all day, turned it off so it could cool off before I containered it. I came back and look at half of it was gone. So that's how much, that's where it was. And I came back. I went to my room for a little bit, came back, and half the pot of chili was gone. Can you believe that? Oh, that one place was, had Russia, somewhere in Russia coming in. Yeah, people all over the world. Look at that. This is in Russia, Sweden. I think that might have been Poland. I've had a lot of Switzerland in on the coming in. Oh, that's Toronto, Canada. I was just kind of sitting by the intersection, and over here is some kind of an energy power plant. So I'm thinking it's from there. Here's the one, I think, in Russia. Oh yeah, right here it was called like Ulan Under or something, Russia. And it was funny because it was at this, I don't know, when you clicked on it, it said everyday. One of the businesses was called an everyday underwear store or something. And I had just talked on Targeted Used Call, and I was talking about the fact that I can't afford shielding. I can't even afford underwear, and they keep putting holes in them. See? Sweden. It's just somebody's resident, an apartment building. Where's this one? I think this is Poland here. This one's Poland. I'm not sure if I... That was what, the 24th. There's one coming in from South Africa. I wasn't sure what it was exactly. See, here's the one on the, oh no, 4 up there. United Kingdom, Sweden, and then there's 2 in Switzerland right there. I was trying to find that other one from, there it is, on the other side of South America there. I don't think I looked that one up yet either. Can't even keep up. Okay. Well, documenting the drone abuse, direct energy weapons, infrasound weapons. You know, can't show you my wiggle because I'm on that phone. But basically, see, here's some pictures of the weaponized telecommunications coming in from my neighbors. They're foster parents. These people are foster parents. Live around the corner. That's my house. It's all lethal radio frequency, UMTS. You know, untold numbers of the AT&T. So the AT&T show up on my old phone, but not my other phone. So here's 2,400 networks in my environment. I'm surrounded by a group of serial killers. There's all of my house being swamped with Bluetooth devices. And these are all weaponized mobile cell towers coming into my environment. I got them as far away as, you know. Oh, here I was investigating this Colton, California. I have 2 right on this same block of Colton, California. And I traced them back to here. Those are all in my neighborhood. These are all mobile towers beaming into my house. I have them again as far away as New York, There's all across Minnesota, into Wisconsin. I have them in North Dakota, Arizona, Tennessee, Alabama, and California. Bunch of networks in my environment. These people were coming in, and here they were. I have stories about all these people and who they're, they go back a lot in my life. Somebody hacking in on my device. So they're beaconing up at when I'm at my cabin, and that's where they were coming from, that lookout road, and then my house. See, they're getting me when I was up at the cabin. There's my neighbors across the way. They always have two devices in my environment. This young couple, they live across the street and a couple houses to the right. That's how they make their living. Oppression of torture of my family. Look at that. Look at how my neighbors, I'm surrounded by a group of serial killers, and they're almost all related and connected. Yeah, I bought, I'll buy a Caesar kit, and it was just all, I don't know, I think they open up the bag and then they reseal it, and it was just crap. I had to throw it all out. I had to throw the entire thing away. It was just all awful. Okay, well, I just wanted to document the drone abuse. It's Friday, October 24th, 2025 at 5:14 a.m. I've been awake all night. All right, cyber torture. My neighbors beaming at my house. Duluth, Minnesota. United States military, United States Space Force right there. Isn't that awful? Documenting history. The Anne Frank of our time. Cyber torture. Voices in your children's head. Documenting crimes against humanity over and out.